Ag Safety Department, talking to you today about the QMR reports and how to complete them correctly. We're going to be going through main 3 bullet points of the QMR. First one is the odometer reading on your vehicle whenever you are filling out the QMR, the place where the work is completed, and finally also the description of the service that was completed or the repair that was completed. Don't forget your receipts.
Alright guys, let's dig into the QMR report. So for the first portion of the QMR report that we are going to dig into is under the quarters section. Current quarter is number 2, and we're going to check that box. Second quarter refers to anything done in April, May, and current day up into June. If you were to submit this report today, under the date section here, you would put 6/5 of 2019, and that would be all the service that was done from April, May, and up to the current day of June 5th, 2019. In here, as you see the driver contractor name in the signature section, they should match. So for instance, if the driver contractor name were John Smith should be the one signing as well here. The equipment number, it should match to the piece of equipment that you are submitting the QMR report for. For instance, say we're going to be submitting a report for tractor number 10. We would just put number 10 there. If we had a trailer that was to be submitted a QMR report for as well, such as 10A, that would be a separate QMR report, and you would put all the information in as such on the top again, and then just put everything down here for the trailer. For the purpose of this exercise, we will be doing just the tractor. On the date of service, that should match the date the vehicle was in for service. So let's say, for instance, we had service done on 5/4 of 2019. We'll say we had service done on 5/15 of 2019. And finally, on 5/22 of 2019. For the type of service, it should match based upon the key below. The key below is pretty self-explanatory. The one thing in here for repair should relate to any equipment repairs that were made, such as brakes, tires, welding, wheel seals, and anything else you might feel that fits into the repair. For the purpose of this exercise, we'll go through here with all repairs. And as we stated, everything in here for this column with the tractor and trailer should refer to just the tractor, since that's all we are submitting on this form. Odometer reading should match the current day whenever the vehicle is in for service. For instance, we should have the odometer reading on 5/4 of 2019. The odometer reading is largely found on your invoice if you do have a copy of it, and you can use that as a guide for you. So for instance, we'll say we had 1 million miles on the vehicle on 5/4, 1.1, and let's say 1.25 on the last one. Your odometer reading should differ. We have seen past QMRs, and this will be something that we are focusing on, where the odometer reading is listed at the top and then drop down throughout it, even though there are multiple dates of service where the vehicle went in for service. We're going to frown upon that, and unfortunately your QMR will have to be turned back if that is the case when you are trying to write down your odometer reading through here. Take your time and make sure that it is accurate before you are submitting your QMR report. The name and location where the service was completed, we're just looking for, again, the name of the shop. So for instance, BMAX shop, and then what city is located in, Cambridge, PA. We'll put that in here for the other examples as well. And then finally, the description of service should relate to what the service was that was being completed. For instance, we'll say a wheel seal was being completed, new brakes were being put on, and then finally we will say new tires put on as well. And that is how you would fill out a QMR report. Again, make sure whenever you are submitting your QMR report that it is relating to just the one piece of equipment. If you have multiple pieces of equipment, there should be multiple QMR reports. We're also going to be looking for the receipts as well before you do send this in, or whenever you are sending it in. You can send that along with your QMR report, either via fax, you can transflow it, or you're welcome to scan it to us and send it to safety@bmac.com. Again, you can print this out and print out a blank one and then fill it out that way and send it to us, or you're welcome to fill it out this way electronically. As you've seen through this demonstration, it's a little bit easier electronically. All right, guys, that's it. Hope you have a great day, and as always, be safe.